So our opening match, Elvira Karppinen in the Skeleton 10th Planet Rash Guard taking on Ffion Davies, currently with top position in the shorts and Rash Guard. Fast, active passing from Ffion early here, guys.
Yeah, Fion's known for pressure passing, and she's done well there straight away, securing pretty much side control.
Yeah, I mean, we saw her in EBI very recently. She was able to put an impressive passing display on against black belt and world champion Talita Alencar, also managing to take her back partway through that match.
Yeah, she's known as a very aggressive fighter, and she's doing great top control here.
Yeah, Ffion, a purple belt world champion, no gi, actually took double gold this year. Has won silver in the gi as well. Phenomenal judo background really for her, which gives her a tremendous amount of core strength and base in the stand-up game.
Elvira got herself back to half guard, now full guard. Fion's got to work to pass again.
Really nice job stuffing the knee, stepping around.
Elvira's looking for a leg attack here. She's trying to pull the leg through out to 50-50 or maybe attack with a heel hook.
Yeah, of course, a wealth of leg attacks coming out of the 10th Planet camp now. She's looking to invert and attack the left leg of Ffion, who's doing a good job to keep her base built underneath her.
Here you go, she's on the heel now.
And she's on the heel, she's bridging in.
Ffion trying to kick her down the leg. Good job by Ffion staying calm. She's hugging to stay close to opponent here.
Yeah, she looks like she's got a seatbelt. She's managed to retain her base underneath. Her knee's still just about stuck in that gap, though.
Here she could transition to the back if she can get that other hook in.
Yeah, looking to sneak the instep and the toes inside.
Could this be a case of Elvira clinging onto that leg a little bit too long and getting herself into a bad position, maybe a little bit too attached to that submission attempt?
Yeah, I think that's a really good observation, Nick. She's definitely in a spot of bother here with 8 minutes left in this match.
Yeah, Fion's looking to set up that body triangle.
Yeah, she does actually have an MMA record as well, unbeaten in MMA, 3-0 as an amateur, 1-0 as a pro, really looking to dig under the neck here.
We fought on the same card actually for her pro debut.
Good wrist control from Elvira. Let's if the hips drop in on top and flatten her out.
Very good use of pressure here by Ffion. This is MMA all over, you can see it coming through. Looking to sneak that arm under for the choke.
Yeah, it's really good, heavy, consistent pressure. Transitioning again to try and retain the back. Karppinen able to free one of those hips momentarily.
Fion's got both hooks in now, so she's in a very, very strong position. She's going to keep digging that arm underneath the neck, trying to submit Elvira. Now it's really a matter of hand fighting. Who can, if Elvira can keep control of the wrists and whether Ffion can strip them and get that hand under the neck.
Elvira looking for a leg lock there. Sorry to interrupt. Fion's feet were crossed.
Yeah, feet are crossed. Ffion Davies, look at this old school Jiu-Jitsu 101 straight ankle lock coming in.
Just can't seem to catch certain people with that though. They've got that ankle flexibility.
Yeah, Elvira, representative of 10th Planet Tampere. It's about 2 hours north of Helsinki. Only the second 10th Planet gym up in that part of the world. Has a good turnout at the ODCC Europeans. Has won the Nogi Euros twice as well. Currently a brown belt, but she's very much on the back foot here and has been for the first 4 minutes of this match. Ffion Davies with excellent back control. So what does she need to look to do to try and open up the neck a bit more here?
Well, she's doing the right thing here. She's trying to drive her shoulders to the mat towards the underhook side that Fion's got. But Fion's doing a very good job of keeping her head on that side and controlling the position. It does look like she's almost out. Here Ffion will probably resit to the back and put the hook back in.
Yeah, very heavy hip pressure here though. She's trying to stay extremely dominant. Standout Irish grappler Darragh O'Connell, the head of the current association she's part of, CF24, based over in Wales. He's here giving her all the instruction mat side, but she's really having it all her own way here in terms of position.
Very comfortably in control, but she is a submission hunter, she will want the finish.
Of course, 3 judges scoring these bouts. Oh, looks like she's got one hand under. Well fought off by Karppinen. I was going to say 3 judges scoring this bout, broken down into 5-minute segments on a very similar 10-point must system. Again, just maintaining this back control, and consistently every time she comes up on top, the hips drop in, sink a bit more life out of the Finnish opponent.
It looks like now she's transitioned to the mount, which is not as great a position for Ffion. It's going to be a much easier for Elvira to escape from here.
Yeah, Elvira not the only Finnish grappler on tonight's card. Also coming up on the prelims, Tuomas Samola is going to be taking on Jamie Scott, and then later on the first match of our main card, Tommy Pulkkanen from Hilti BJJ Finland is going to be taking on Bradley Hill. That main card, of course, you can see live and exclusive on UFC Fight Pass. Just under 4 minutes left in this one. Elvira is going to need something to turn the tide here. She's really had nowhere to go from the initial pass. Trying to buck her hips now. BC Ffion crossing her ankles, sinking the hips low. Guys, is it worth Ffion maybe looking to hit something that requires a bit more movement, or is she just right to do the tight thing and keep the top pressure?
I feel like right now she's doing the right thing by keeping the pressure, maybe wearing Elvira down a little bit more and looking to expose the elbows. But I think as the match progresses, so they're getting a little bit later in the fight, she may want to start moving, transitioning through different positions, so Elvira maybe opens up her arms and open up some more attack opportunities.
Yeah, it's such a tricky one, because normally I'm always calling for more action and transition positions, give them up to look for the sub. But this style matchup in particular, Elvira has got sneaky legs, and you give her a little bit of space, Fion's going to start exposing herself, taking an unnecessary risk perhaps.
Yeah, Ffion actually competing in the ADCCs next month, and you know, a few people are expecting, especially after her performance on EBI, that she really could turn a few heads there. Dismounting to knee on belly now. Good underhook.
She could be looking for an armbar attack here. She's really digging it out, but Elvira's managed to escape and pull her elbow free.
She's got to free her own knee line here, though.
And that's what I was talking about, just a little bit of space, and Elvira turned it around with the counter, looking for another leg lock.
I don't think Fion's going to give her much of a chance to get the guard going, though. She's going to immediately look to stuff the knee, step around.
Fion's very aggressive with his passing. A lot of top pressure, really nice knee slides.
Yeah, that knee cut is already sunk in deep. She's trying to get that underhook. Karppinen looking to just sneak the elbow through. Repummeling that butterfly hook as well.
Body lock looking to elevate, come under perhaps for a heel hook here.
Yeah, it looks like what she's trying to do. She's in a pretty good position right now if she can keep the knee line.
Well, Ffion has turned down. She's going to look to split the feet. Switches to a toe hold. Now this is a very tight grip. Ffion doesn't seem too bothered though, trying to kick the opponent down again, as you mentioned, Tom, clear that knee line. I like the bridge of Karppinen to try and maintain the pressure on the back of the knee there though. Really nice wedging.
Yeah, Fion's doing a very good job of defending. She's not giving a good angle for the heel hook, continually turning away from it. But
digging for the heel now. Anxious moments, I think, for Ffion. She doesn't seem too bothered.
And she may take the back again from this position. Although this time Elvira's got the foot on the hip still, so she can control the distance a little bit better.
Yeah, can't quite see from our position. It looks like she went to double outside Ashi, but has allowed Ffion to stack and smash up on top.
Fion's coach is calling for the choke. Last minute now.
I think Ffion is going to see out the rest, trying to pass in this top position. Again with the knee cut.
40 seconds left.
Oh, toe hold of her own here. No control of the hip or knee, of course, so she's going to try and muscle it. 30 seconds left. The cornering coming in from the Finnish guys, screaming a number of leg lock positions at Elvira.
Well, here she is. Inverted heel hook attempt. This is more dangerous now for Ffion.
Ffion just doesn't seem bothered by the position though.
Oh, last 5 seconds. Elvira selling out, but I think Ffion is going to see this out. Be interested to know how much danger she was in. I'm sure we'll find out in the post-fight interview. But this first match here at Polaris 5 is going to go to the judges' scorecards.
Decision, Ffion Davies.